Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Underdog Reviews, and I watched Witchboard 3, The Possession from 1995. This movie was a bit hard to find, but I found it on Dailymotion, so if you want to watch it, you can watch it on Dailymotion, or you can watch it on YouTube. But if you watch it on YouTube, it has, well, I'm going on limp and say Russian, spoken over it, so, yeah, and with Dailymotion it's just, mirrored, so there's your options. But personally, this movie just didn't deliver as the second movie delivered. The second movie was definitely the best of this whole franchise. This one is definitely, well, the third. Because, in my opinion, it goes second, first, third. The first one is definitely better than this movie. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one way more. And in the first two movies, the one that got possessed was a woman. This one, it was a man. And if it was again a woman, I would have said, well, it's funny that that only women get really possessed in these three movies, but it was a man this time, so they switched it up. Anyway, I'm curious who will be possessed now in the remake of Witchboard. But let's just start with the movie, shall we? We're in front of a building, and the camera, swings, basically. It really, it doesn't go just, and it goes to a window. Inside, we see a woman entering a room, well, probably the bedroom, because she looks at, going on limb, say, her hubby laying in bed reading a book. She walks towards him and then stands over him on the bed. She steps on the bed and stands above him. And then she asks, "Are you okay?" Sure. Well, he answers, and then she goes into bed. She says that she knows about a new job or something like that, and he starts, he's a bit grumpy, but he started to take her hair and funny, and that probably led to something else. But I'm also gonna leave that, because if you don't know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. Yeah, there was one scene in here that was really weird. Well, yeah, it was just weird. There was a dude, an older man. He said, "I'm dying of cancer. So I give you, this ring." And after he gave the ring, he jumped off the balcony. He just whoop, and then he landed on the sign. Head penetrated. Like, what the fuck? If I had cancer, I probably wouldn't do that. I get it, you're dying, but jeez. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? And at the funeral, his wife came, and she opened up the casket, and they covered up his hole in his head. And what did she do? And then she thumped his skull. She legit pressed her thumb in his skull. And she said, well, yeah, I had to be sure that he's dead. What? What do you think he is, a zombie? So, yeah, two very weird scenes, you know. If you hear that they're doing something, you know, busy outside. Overall, this movie was, like I said, not the best movie, but not. Yeah, it's definitely. You know, just like that, this is the third movie, it also gets a 3 out of 5 because this is just not really the best one of the franchise. That said, I'm gonna leave that. Leave likes, recommend a good Ouija board down below in the comment section. Movie related Ouija, you know what I mean. Subscribe to the channel, come join the Discord, because I don't fuck with those boards. You know, don't send ever one of those boards to me, you know, because it goes straight into the trash. Not even inside my home. No, I will go outside and throw it away. You know, I'll go outside to Jesus Christ. To a garbage dump outside, and we'll throw it outside there. Okay. I'm gonna leave that. Later today you get Good Will Hunting and I think the 15th episode of the Twilight Zone, but I'm gonna leave that. I'll see you guys later. Otherwise, tomorrow for Night Bitch. Yes, and you get only one movie, probably not the Twilight Zone, because I'm going to a festival and I have to leave at 15 past 10 in the morning, because the festival starts at 12:30 p.m. So I want to be there for every band that there are, because I think there are gonna be 21 bands, and there's 5 minutes that I have, that I can walk between the one band to the other, stage for the other band, and Blue Waffle Sauerkraut is gonna be there, and it's gonna be the second time that I'm gonna see them live, and I'm so very excited. They wear banana costumes. You can find them on Spotify, but look them up on YouTube. They probably have some videos on there. But I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Night Bitch. Otherwise, like I said, later for Good Will Hunting and the 15th episode of the Twilight Zone.